Hi and welcome. My name is Tolan and I'm the co-founder of Productivity Me. In this video, we're going to go ahead and look at the idea of copying and pasting both charts in Microsoft Excel as well as the formatting of specific charts. So join us in this video and let's get started. If you want to follow along, go ahead and open up exercise file 08.08. So in our last video, we looked at the idea of modifying chart axis labels and different pieces. We originally had a chart that looked something like this, and then when we went to the design tab and clicked on one of these elements, it defaulted back to the inherent settings of that style, meaning that we would lose perhaps all of the hard work that we had put into creating this chart. So one thing that you might want to do if you are unsure whether or not you like this formatting, or if you'd prefer another formatting, is create a copy of your chart. So in order to create a copy of your chart, there's a couple ways to do that. First, you would select your chart by clicking on it. Then you can either go here to copy, or you can use the keyboard shortcut Control-C. And then to paste, you can either go here to paste, or you can hit Control-V. Okay, so now we have 3 copies of this chart. One of the advantages of having multiple copies of the chart is if the data, say in the West region, changes to something like 250,000, this is dynamic, so all of these individual values would change. It's responsive in that each of these charts is still linked to that underlying data set, so these are not just static pictures. So we've created these different copies by using Control-C and then something like Control-V. We can delete that with the delete key. Then we could go ahead here and we could look at different design options. So maybe I think this one would be really great, but maybe I think it should have this appearance. Or maybe I really like this one, and you could then pick what you would prefer. Now, one of the cool things about copying and pasting is you can, of course, copy and paste something into a new worksheet. So if we Control-C, copy that, create a new worksheet, and then Control-V, we would paste that into a new worksheet. That's not a problem. But if you really like the formatting that you have in one sheet or one chart, you can actually copy just the formatting and then paste that into another chart. So let's say that I want to create and capture this formatting and apply it to this chart. Maybe this chart won't even have the same data. So that might be a little bit difficult to demonstrate. So for the example here, let's just go ahead and turn off something like, maybe we'll turn off the East and West region. Apply. So this is a slightly different chart, right? But we want to see whether or not we can copy this formatting and apply it to this chart. So in order to do that, we would come up here and go to copy, and we select that chart that we want to paste the formatting to. And then rather than just hit paste, you would click this little button below paste, and you would go to paste special, and then you would say formats. That would paste that format. So we have the same form of title, we have the same red text, we have the same axes titles, and the same coloring. If you were to instead just come here and paste, it would automatically do that. So again, you have some different options with copying and pasting charts in Microsoft Excel. In our next video, we're going to kind of transition and look at another feature in Microsoft Excel. We'll look at the idea of sparklines. So we'll talk about how to use sparklines in Microsoft Excel, whether they be line sparkline, column sparkline, or win-loss sparkline. So join us for that in the next video, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.